But before we get too sappy and reflective, I think we need a laugh.
Yes, we can all use quite a few laughs as we close out this crazy, insane year. And lucky for us, you have some very funny friends, right, Justine?
That's right. Now, you know them from the insanely popular show Impractical Jokers, Brian, Quinn, and Sal Vulcano. They're with us to talk about the latest season of their TBS show, The Misery Index. Hey, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
How have you guys found the experience of doing this show different from Impractical Jokers?
I think it's been a really fun, refreshing change of pace for us. With Jokers, the whole thing is based on planning. Everything we do to each other is intricately planned. And I mean, we improvise a lot, but I mean, like, as far as like the crux of the show is we're plotting a lot. And I think with the Misery Index, we're not allowed to do that whatsoever. It's the polar opposite. We have to just come in sight unseen and play the game in the moment. We're not allowed to see anything ahead of time. So we kind of get to, in some respects, just like kind of let go and just have fun and not worry about all the planning and stuff. And that's such a different mode of thinking and a mode of preparing. So it is like refreshingly different.
So then, would you say you have a different motivation going into work every day because it's something so fresh?
Well, the motivation is there in a different way, but not because that it's fresh. It's because we're playing with people who are trying to win serious amounts of money, and we're partly responsible. We are responsible for trying to guide them to what we think is the right way. So there is a lot of pressure to get it right and to lead these people in the right direction, because like on commercial breaks or before we start filming, they'll tell you like, oh, I want this money for a honeymoon, or this is going to pay for my wedding dress. So the pressure comes from like, oh man, like if I get this wrong, then she's not getting a wedding dress that she wants. That's horrible. So so the pressure comes from that more than anything, just wanting to help people and not screw it up.
Now, this is such an interesting concept. What was the inspiration behind this show? How did you guys come up with the idea?
We did not. Yeah, so someone, so this is originally called a board game called, I don't know if I could say this, but it's there's a curse word in the title. It's called S Happens, basically. And
Okay.
the gentleman who created it linked up with the Newmark brothers, and they thought they could make this into an actual game on TV, and they thought that we'd make a good fit, and they came to us, and we played the game with them. They pitched it to us, and we had such a blast playing the actual board game, and we were like, oh, this you were right, like this is fun. We kind of just clicked with it and immediately enjoyed it. And so yeah, for once it was like someone, kind of brought us something that just, it was kind of like so easy to say yes to, because it was that quick and fun that we knew that we'd have a good time with it.
Amazing. So you didn't even have to do any of the heavy lifting. I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining us. The Misery Index airs Tuesdays at 10:30 on TBS.